When you're building the largest tunnel in the world, one should be prepared for various risks throughout the project. We worked through the risk management process in order to identify all the risks that could arise through the lifetime of the project. We then began to specify the more severe risks through the risk assessment step. To thoroughly decide which risk posed the greatest threat, we created a failure mode and effects analyst chart. We found the risk priority for each risk. These are the top 3 risks we came across and their associated risk priority number, and both a mitigation and contingency plan for each. So geological risks include cave-ins and unexpected rock formations. They had a high severity to the success of the project. They were also expected to be somewhat likely due to the fact that it was the deepest and longest tunnel ever built. And finally, it was hard to detect such events, even with all the geological tests that were run. So to mitigate this, you could run extensive geological tests before digging. And as a contingency plan, you could have trained medical staff on site and also find a new route for the tunnel. Financial risks include loss of funding or market collapses. They would have devastating effects on the project. However, it was seen as not too likely to happen throughout the course of the project. These risks would be easy to detect due to the careful monitoring of the project's balance sheet and market conditions. So to mitigate such risks, you could have formal written contract with organizations funding the project. And as a contingency plan, you could source public funding for additional funds, and remember, do not sacrifice quality for costs. Temperatures had the potential running up to 50 degrees Celsius while working deep in the tunnel. This would cause work to slow and potentially come to a halt. It was seen as a mid to low severity on the success of the project, and almost certainly was going to happen. It was estimated to occur even before the project started. So to properly reduce the chance of these risks hindering the work, one could provide workers with lightweight, breathable gear and equipment. And if temperatures in the workspace got to these high temperatures, you could have fans and air conditioning units installed into the tunnel.
Created using Powtoon.